What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today we are making crab cakes. Vegan crab cakes, of course. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing we are doing, we have our artichoke hearts, and we are putting those into the food processor. And we're just going to pulse that down a little bit so it can actually look like the actual crab meat. And that's what it looks like. And now we're going to add our rinsed chickpeas. That's about 2 cups of chickpeas. I use like 1 can. No matter of fact, it's 1 can of chickpeas. It's rinsed and strained. Now we're just going to blend that, pulse it again in the food processor. And then we're going to add our panko crumbs, about 1 cup. These are vegan, and so this is going to help bind it. Now we're going to add our Old Bay seasoning. This is going to give it that nice fishy flavor. And we have our dulse, or kelp. We have our kelp here. We're going to use kelp, and we're going to use a little dulse. Another fishy seasoning that I'll also use. I also use this in my tuna fish too. And now we're going to use some vegan mayonnaise. About 2 tablespoons I used. Yeah. And mustard. About 1 tablespoon of mustard. Oops. Put that in there. And we're just going to blend all of that up. And it's going to come out to this nice, thick consistency. If it's not thick or medium, then just add some more breadcrumbs in it. And this just, so now I'm just stirring that around the bottom. And now I'm going to form my patties. So we're just going to form our patties. It's a nice size patties, and put them on a plate. So that's all I'm doing here, is forming each patty. And they're not sticky. It's a very nice patty. Not sticky at all. But if you don't like your hands to get like kind of wet, then you can use gloves. That'll help. So yeah, so you want to get everything. You don't want to leave anything in this container. Trust me. But another thing to remember is when you get the artichoke hearts in a can, just make sure you strain them. I strained mine and rinsed them a little bit because it has like a vinegary type of taste to it. So I strained it a little bit so it won't have that vinegar taste on it. And there you have it. So we're just going to put those in the freezer for about 10 minutes while we make our salad. I'm using arugula salad mix in this salad. This is just a regular house salad. We're going to cut up some grape tomatoes right here. We got a lot of grape tomatoes we want to put in there. I love tomatoes. They just complete your salad. I don't know. And these are very sweet. I love them. And they're not too juicy. You know how sometimes you have salad, like tomatoes, and it just make your salad wet. These are nice because they don't do that. And then we have a cucumber. I'm going to slice that. Why does my face look like that? I'm like seriously slicing this thing. So yeah, so we're gonna cut those in like small size, bite-sized pieces. I don't like them really round because, you know, you have to put that whole thing in your mouth. So I like to chop them up a little bit more finer. And yeah, so yeah, we're still chopping. And now we have sweet pepper, the red sweet pepper. And we're gonna chop that up in squares as well. Um, yeah, I don't like them long because yeah, they take a lot to chew. Yeah, it can be a little messy when they're long, so I just cut them up in squares. Um, yep, and we got that together. And then we're just going to use a little bit of olive oil, not using a dressing, and we're going to use some, let's see what we have here. Use a little sea salt to taste. We have some Mrs. Dash, one of my favorites. And we're just going to mix that a little bit. Mix everything that way it's evenly distributed. And I have some lemon juice. Just a little bit. Don't want it too sour. So just a little bit. Yeah, and it's a very quick salad. Doesn't really take anything to make. Yeah. So I'm just going to cut up a few more. I'm going to cut up a few more tomatoes and the rest of the red pepper. I decided I'm just going to use the rest of it. Yep. And the remaining tomatoes just to make it look pretty. I always like to make my food look pretty and presentable. There it is. Bam. Nice salad. So now we're going to put a little bit of olive oil in a pan so we can actually brown our crab cakes on each side. But before we do that, we're going to coat the crab cakes in breadcrumbs or panko breadcrumbs. It's going to give it that nice crispy, crispy crunch. I realized what I did. I should have, I didn't let my pan heat up enough. So when I was frying the when I was frying the crab cakes, they was actually, the breadcrumbs got kind of soft. So just make sure that your pan is hot before you put your crab cakes in. Not like I did. So we're just going to put everything in there evenly. I'm going to move those over so all of them can fit in. Just like that. Add a little bit more olive oil because these bad babies soak up the oil. I think it's those breadcrumbs that kind of absorbs it. And now they are frying. So we're just going to brown them on each side. So I just top that with some parsley flakes. I love parsley flakes. And just going to turn those over very slowly. Yeah. If you have a spatula, that would be good, but I ruined my spatula. um, I also like to clean as I go. One thing I hate doing is finish cooking, I'm ready to eat, and my kitchen is a wreck. It's not a good look. So I always clean as I go. Yeah. So those turned over quite good. They look very golden brown and crispy. And now I'm going to make my tartar sauce. So with the tartar sauce, we're going to use mayonnaise, vegan mayonnaise, of course. And we're going to use some lemon juice. And I actually got this fresh dill from my garden. And it just gives it an awesome taste. I'm going to put the fresh dill. We're going to cut it up into small pieces. Yeah, I love dill. You can also put dill in your crab cake if you wanted to, but I forgot it. And we're going to get some relish. And then we're just going to put that in like a tablespoon or so. I was being lazy. I didn't feel like getting a spoon. And then you're just going to mix that up until it's a nice consistency that you want. So if it's too runny, then you need some more mayo. Yeah, so this is my crab cake with a homemade tartar sauce recipe with the salad. I like the, well, actually the panko crumbs are a little bit more messier for me. I like the regular breadcrumbs, but you can try it out and see which one you like the best. But I do think the panko leaves it a little bit more crunchier. So yeah, so try this recipe out. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up if you like this video, if you'd like to see more, and if you are new, please subscribe. We're gonna have more videos like this, probably better. And yeah, so have a great day. Peace.